Tonight, I want to talk to you about something that affects each and every one of us. Something that, if it is allowed to go unchecked, can impact every area of your life. Something so insidious that if we don't take measures to inoculate ourselves, it can infect us at work, at home. I'm talking, of course, about happy people. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests, and anyone who feels they've ever earned the right to be in a bad mood. Happy people, at times, can be very, very annoying. Especially when you're in a bad mood. That's when they really get under your skin. They're a lot like smokers. In fact, I think they should have their own special area outside the building, no closer than 20 feet to the entrance. That way, if we choose not to, none of us have to be infected by any of their second-hand happy. So the question is, what can we do to inoculate ourselves from these overzealous optimists? We really only have one mode of defense. A wall of irritability surrounded by a moat of grumptitude with highly irritable crocodiles. But sometimes, not even that is enough to keep them away. Allow me to illustrate. A friend of mine asks me to go to a party. I use every excuse in the book to not go. I tell him I'm too busy, I'm in the middle of some projects at work, I have too many things going on at Toastmasters. But he's just persistent. Oh, you should come. There's going to be some great people there. You're going to get to really, get out and socialize and, talk to more people. I don't want to talk to more people. I want to go home. I want to enjoy myself. But I finally give in. I go to this party. And I'm breaking out all of the defenses. I'm doing everything right. Got my arms crossed. Legs crossed when necessary. Closed body language, looking down, not making eye contact with anyone, staying away from the social watering hole, the punch bowl, staying away from that. But despite my best efforts, despite doing everything that I should have been doing to keep to myself, I'm standing there, the evening's almost over. This person just gets up, walks in out of nowhere and says, "Hi, my name's Richard." "Hi, Richard. What's your name?" "I'm John."
John! You're kidding me!
No.
I have Johns on both sides of my family. It all started with my great-great-great-grandmother. Her name was Eva, and she was in love with two men named John. One of which was my great-great-great-paternal grandfather. And they got married. She married the first one. And they had 3 sons, and they named each one of them John. John 1, John 2, John 3.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm actually the only John in my whole family.
My grandfather got killed by a cow. I think he was trying to milk her. But Grandma said he was actually trying to milk the bull. Anyway, that's the story of the family. Anyway, he did die from being kicked in the head by a cow. Anyway, so that meant that she married the second John, which happened to be her cousin on my maternal side. It's unbelievable, I know. But it ended up, they had one boy, and you know what? They named him John. And, we sort of called him Crazy Uncle John. They were cousins. There might have been something to that crazy name. Or could have been just a story. But anyway, they ended up having three sons, and they named them John 1, John 2, John 3. So as you can imagine, our entire family has lots and lots of cousins named John. But interesting enough, I don't have a brother named John. Now, I have a brother, but Mom didn't like her brother, who's named John, and so she replaced him.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. but I'm trapped by social convention. I can't say to this guy what I really want to say because unfortunately as a kid, I watched one too many Mr. Manners videos. So what I want to say to him is something along the lines of, hey, Richard, why don't you just take your glass half full and take a step back before you spill some of your happy sauce all over my get away from me shoes. I just got this grumpy jacket from leavemethehellalone.com. And I'm going to wear it around this party for a while because I feel like it looks pretty good. So why don't you just saddle up your unicorn and ride it off to the other side of your purple rainbow and tell it to the Lucky Charms guy. I don't need sunshine on a cloudy day, but it's cold outside. I don't need the month of May because I already know what makes me feel this way. It's annoying, ridiculously, unjustifiably happy people just like you. But I don't say that would be rude. Instead I say, 3 Johns, fascinating. I know, isn't it?
I just love coming to parties like this, gatherings. You just never know who you're going to meet. Like John here. I mean, he's really interested in my story. Even my family gets tired of hearing about crazy things. He's really listening. But I notice he's a little grumpy. You know, the old Mr. Grumpy Gills. So I'm just a guy to cheer him up. John! John? Where'd you go, John? John?
Close call. But I finally escaped from the party and Mr. Happy Pants. So I decided to leave the party. And I think it's going to be a nice evening. And I figure I'll stop by the Starbucks, maybe get myself a nice drink, and actually enjoy my evening. So I get into Starbucks, and I'm next in line. But out of the corner of my eye, I see this woman. She's headed toward the door. She's got 3 kids, 1 in each arm and 1 in tow. I figured the least I can do is help this person out. My good gesture for the evening. I escaped from the party after all. So I walk over, I open the door, I give her a smile. She walks right past me, doesn't even look at me, takes all 3 of her kids and steps in line in front of me and proceeds to start to place the order for these other kids. But not before she argues with them. No, you can't get a Venti because the Venti is too big. You can't have that much sugar. No, you're going to get a Grande. No, because the Grande is the big boy drink. You want to get the big boy drink, right? No, because too much sugar before you go to bed. That's horrible. You can't have that. So she finally orders each one of these kids a mocha, caramel, frappe, macchiato. You got to be kidding me with extra whip. And then she stands up to order her own drink. And she can't decide whether she's going to get the small, the Venti, or the Grande. And she wants to know if she can get each one of them with soy and how many calories in each one. Now, a point on the calories. If you are at Starbucks and you're concerned about calories, you shouldn't be ordering anything with the word frappe in it. It just shouldn't be part of it. So I figured it's finally time for me to order. I'm next, and my evening is about to move on. But then, out of nowhere I hear this voice.
John! I didn't know this was your Starbucks. This is my Starbucks. Oh, John, I saw what happened there. I mean, that was really rude. But, you know, I'm telling you, it's okay. What's going around comes around, you know. You're going to have great karma. I mean, just really great karma for this. You know, you just got to have a positive attitude. You just got to just move on, you know. John, you just got to lift your chin and keep on trucking.
Can I get a Grande with extra whip?
Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me. Can I get a mocha? Yes, thank you. Okay, Grande. No Venti. No Grande. Oh, what the heck, I'm a big boy. I can have the Venti. How many calories? No, let's make that soy. How many calories would be 3 shots of peppermint? Really? Oh, heck, let's just go with it. You know, that whole, you know, milk chocolate kind of feeling, you know, brings me that whole, you know, Merry Christmas kind of feeling. Work me up. So, you know, John, thanks. So, John, you know what I was saying there, you know, you just have to have a positive attitude. I've really read that in a book recently, you know. I believe if you maintain a positive attitude, you can change people around you. You really can, John. I really think that. You know, you just got to keep your chin up, like I said. You know, keep your chin up and keep on trucking.
How much caffeine is this guy have? Did he hit every